10 amazing facts about Yellowstone National Park. Imagine standing on land that is alive. Steam hisses from the ground, water shoots sky high, and colors more vibrant than any painter's palette swirl beneath your feet. Herds of bison roam freely as wolves call in the distance. This is not a fantasy. It's Yellowstone National Park, a place that has fascinated scientists, explorers, and dreamers for centuries. Today on iNest Facts, we're diving deep into 10 amazing facts about Yellowstone National Park, from fiery volcanic secrets to incredible wildlife recoveries. Fact 1. The world's first national park. Yellowstone was established on March 1, 1872, when President Ulysses S. Grant signed the Yellowstone National Park Protection Act. This act created the world's very first national park, decades before countries like Canada, Australia, or South Africa would follow. Back then, people didn't fully understand conservation. The American frontier was still being settled, and most wilderness was seen as land to exploit for timber, mining, or ranching. But Yellowstone was different. Early explorers like Ferdinand Hayden and artists such as Thomas Moran brought back breathtaking sketches, reports, and photographs that stunned Congress. They showed geysers taller than buildings, canyons painted in fire-like colors, and wildlife unlike anywhere else. Congress realized this place wasn't just scenery, it was a national treasure worth protecting. That decision sparked the global national park movement, inspiring the creation of over 100 countries' protected areas today. Fact 2. Yellowstone sits on a supervolcano. Hidden beneath Yellowstone is one of Earth's most powerful forces, a supervolcano. Its caldera, basically a massive volcanic crater, spans about 30 by 45 miles. The last major eruption, around 640,000 years ago, blasted ash across much of North America. Earlier eruptions were even bigger, making Yellowstone one of the most geologically significant spots on the planet. Scientists closely monitor the area with seismographs, GPS stations, and satellites. While the chance of a massive eruption in our lifetime is extremely low, the geothermal activity we see every day, boiling springs, steaming vents, explosive geysers, is living proof of the energy beneath our feet. So when you see Old Faithful erupt, remember, it's not just water. It's the supervolcano gently breathing. Fact 3. The geyser capital of the world. Yellowstone contains over 10,000 geothermal features, including more than 500 geysers, the largest concentration anywhere in the world. The star is Old Faithful, named for its predictable eruptions. Every 60 to 110 minutes, it blasts water up to 180 feet in the air, delighting millions of visitors every year. But Yellowstone also has the unpredictable Steamboat Geyser, which can erupt over 300 feet, the tallest in the world. Its eruptions are rare and irregular, sometimes years apart, making it a thrilling mystery when it finally goes off. Each geyser is like a natural pressure cooker, where underground water superheats, builds pressure, and then bursts upward with incredible force. This constant geothermal activity makes Yellowstone feel alive in ways few places on Earth can match. Fact 4. The Grand Canyon of Yellowstone. Carved by the Yellowstone River over thousands of years, the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone is a sight that rivals even Arizona's famous canyon. It stretches about 20 miles long and plunges 1,200 feet deep, its walls glowing in shades of gold, red, and orange due to mineral-stained volcanic rock. The park's most photographed spot, the Lower Falls, is nearly twice as tall as Niagara Falls. Early paintings of this canyon by Thomas Moran were so influential that they helped persuade Congress to establish Yellowstone as a park. Standing at Artist Point today, you're looking not just at geology, but at the very image that sparked the world's conservation movement. Fact 5. Home to America's wild icons. Yellowstone is often called America's Serengeti because of its incredible wildlife diversity. It is one of the few places where you can see grizzly bears, black bears, gray wolves, mountain lions, elk, moose, and bald eagles, all in the same ecosystem. But the most iconic residents are the bison. Yellowstone holds the largest herd of wild, free-ranging bison in the United States. These animals, once nearly hunted to extinction, have roamed this land for thousands of years. Today, watching a herd of bison crossing a steaming plain at sunrise feels like stepping back into prehistoric America. This unique combination of landscapes and wildlife makes Yellowstone one of the last truly wild places in North America. Fact 6. Wolves and the miracle of balance. By the 1920s, wolves have been eradicated from Yellowstone, largely due to hunting and government programs. Without wolves, elk populations exploded. They overgrazed trees and riverbanks, which damaged entire ecosystems. In 1995, scientists reintroduced wolves to Yellowstone. What happened next amazed the world. Wolves reduced elk numbers, which allowed trees like willows and aspens to grow again. That brought back songbirds, created habitats for beavers, and even stabilized rivers. This powerful story of ecological recovery, known as a trophic cascade, is now taught in biology classes worldwide. Yellowstone proved that nature is not just about individual animals, but about balance and interconnection. Fact 7. The rainbow waters of Grand Prismatic Spring. One of Yellowstone's most stunning features is the Grand Prismatic Spring, the largest hot spring in the United States and the third largest in the world. At over 370 feet wide, it is bigger than a football field. But what makes it so breathtaking are its colors. Deep blue in the center, ringed by greens, yellows, oranges, and reds. These hues aren't paint. They're created by heat-loving microbes that thrive at different temperatures. From above, it looks like Earth itself painted a masterpiece. This dazzling natural wonder is one of the most photographed sights in Yellowstone, and seeing it in person feels like standing before a living rainbow. Fact 8. A land that trembles. Every year, Yellowstone experiences between 1,000 and 3,000 earthquakes. Most are too small to be felt, but they remind us that the land is alive and restless. These quakes are caused by shifting tectonic plates and movements in the underground magma system. While some people fear the possibility of a future supereruption, scientists say small earthquakes actually help relieve pressure, making the park safer in the long run. Yellowstone is essentially a giant natural laboratory, teaching us how Earth's inner forces shape the surface we live on. Fact 9. The sacred home of native tribes. Long before it became a national park, Yellowstone was home to Native American tribes for at least 11,000 years. The Crow, Shoshone, and Bannock people all lived, hunted, and held ceremonies here. For them, Yellowstone wasn't just beautiful, it was sacred. The obsidian found here was used to craft arrowheads and tools, which have been discovered hundreds of miles away, proving how important the region was for trade and survival. Today, Native American heritage is being honored again, with tribes helping to preserve and tell Yellowstone's deeper human story. Fact 10. Millions of visitors, one shared wonder. From rugged explorers of the 1800s to families on summer road trips, Yellowstone continues to capture hearts. Today, it welcomes over 4 million visitors each year. In summer, crowds gather at Old Faithful, while winter brings adventurous snowmobilers and cross-country skiers. Each season transforms the park, from steaming snowy valleys to lush green plains filled with newborn wildlife. Yellowstone is not just a park. It's an American symbol of natural beauty, resilience, and wonder. In closing, from geysers to wolves, from volcanic power to indigenous history, Yellowstone National Park is more than a park. It's a living classroom of Earth's wonders. So next time you hear the roar of Old Faithful or see a bison grazing against the sunset, remember, you are witnessing history written in stone, water, and fire. Which Yellowstone fact amazed you the most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to iNest Facts for more journeys into the extraordinary.